Hello, this is Sztygrys, and this is the game from IGLO, from the Group D. The black player was Sofiam, and the white was wurf3, known also as wurf3, I think. And let's see what happened in this game. I will try to review it, maybe say something smart. The beginning was not very usual. I know that Sofia is known for her very unusual type of play, especially in the Fuseki. We just play some free stones in the middle. Usually it loses some points, but it is also fun and interesting to play. And white is just trying to get the corners. Like, let's talk about the strategy and how to play against it maybe for a bit. And then we also will talk about how to play the strategy. But first, how to play against it. If our opponent just plays some moves in the center, we should try to just take the corners as it is recommended to do. But we should be extra careful. We should think about these stones and if they will be useful for our opponent. If we just play some normal Joseki, if he can like change the Joseki to use these stones. And I think the white player here did this calculation because after this Hoshi and Invasion Sanson, the usual Joseki would be like this. This is normal. But here, black would not play the normal Joseki here. Black would play the move that usually is too aggressive to play, the cut at f16. This would be alright for black. It is very hard for white to get the good result here. So the strange strategy would be more or less successful. But in this situation, white was very careful and played the f16 move. It is a good move to play. Usually it is not recommended because it is a bit too easy for black. But the loss is not that big, and now, more importantly, this stone is not working very well. We just cut it from the group on the side, and if it is cut, it will probably not do a lot. So we sacrifice a bit of efficiency that we usually don't want to, just for this stone to be useless. And usually this is the way to play. We try to, for these stones that are like randomly placed, to not be useful. We play in the way that our opponent will not have the use of them. And that's what white did here. We try to separate again. If we just play something like this, then black can have a good continuation, and this stone is in a good place. So I understand why white cut. I think computers don't like it that much, but I understand, and it is all right. So we cut the stone, and the black stones here are cut. This is important, and they will not be that useful. We make our group alive. Oh, by the way, I think the computer recommends now to just play away, but the continuation is all right for white. So it's all right for white. And I think now this is important to play away. White is like alive, and if white is alive, then some of the stones are not very useful. For example, these stones. If white is alive, we cannot put a lot of pressure on the white group, then they are not that useful. Also these ones, because they don't take territory. So this would be good for white. In the game, white added a move, and it helped black go back into the game, because now we got center, we got something, and we get center, and we can play somewhere else. And the black played very natural move, a sequence that is likely to happen, and then black tried to pressure the group, and I think it was too much. Like, white already came back one time too many times. Then we should accept that white is safe and just play away. We don't want to put pressure on a group when our opponent is defensive. Then we don't get the pressure, but we get a move somewhere else. Like we can just take the corner or something. In the game, Black tried to put some pressure, but it was really not successful. We just got cut, and Black is dead. White is alive, and we got some points more. And even Black added a move, and it is also not center. Like White exchanged this, and we are now alive very easily, and we can play away. If we don't play this move, then it is a bit of a loss because we lost some points and so on. But it is all right. But if we add a move that is not necessary and we lose center, then it is bad. It is bad. We don't even get any kind of squeeze because like this is not center move. Only the next move will be center, so it is very slow to play there. We don't get a lot of strong influence from it. So I don't think it is a necessary move. We can just play away. In the game, White took another corner, and this is almost the fourth corner. Like the upper left corner is Black, but this is the fourth corner White got to play to. So this I don't like. In the other game, I was talking about this move a bit. Another game of Wurf, but it is not really a defensive move. I would not say. Like here, I understand that White just needs to leave, and in this situation, this is the common way to play defensively. This is now the move at O13 looks nice, so maybe we don't want to play it like this, and this is why we play here. But I am not sure if this move is not really a bit better. For example, if Black tries to play the common in the common way, then suddenly the O13 move is not very well placed. Like here, we can just cut it, and it doesn't really make sense. So this was the possibility for White. For White, of course, Black could have played just something differently, like here, of course, but it's still fine for White. With this move, it is a bit complicated. It is not so easy to take the corner. And in the game, Black just took the other side, like get some strength. But White is more or less alive and have some territory. So I guess this was the plan. And I don't think that Black can just try to do something very nasty in the corner. But Black will easily get the influence to the center if he wants to. So still, it's all right for Black. Now White plays the big move. We should know that White is winning. Still, it is winning because of the weird beginning that was not really useful yet. Like White managed to carefully omit most common mistakes and make the stones from the beginning not useful. So still, White is ahead. And now Black invades. And here this move says that we want to extend to the one side or to the other. But here the common move to play would be either here or even deeper. We can play like this. This is the common move with this shape here. Now we say that either we live in the corner or go to the side. So if White will play here, we play here. If White play here, we play here. This would be all right for Black. There are also other moves like this, but still Black will just extend, and there are some edges in the corner. Like later we can play here, and it is hard to answer this move. So Black is all right. In the game, Black played here, and it is easy to choose which way to play. We surely will play from the left side, as White did. This is the good direction, because we want to close this formation. This is an interesting move. Usually we would like to play here, but then white will make us over concentrated. So black would like to play like this and maybe get this. This would be a bit easier for black to make a base. And white tries to disconnect. And if we try to disconnect, we should be consistent. Like we should try to disconnect. I am not sure if it is the best idea, but it is consistent at least. In the game, white played here first, but then we just let black connect and get some influence. Maybe it was not a best idea. Maybe then if we let the white black connect, maybe it is better to play like this. Then there is a possibility still to harass the black group later. And now we just let the black connect and leave on the side, and even we give up the corner, which is quite big. Like black plays here, and we can go down as black, and the corner is ours. It is a lot of points. There is also some small agi in the cut. In the game, black did not play there, so it was probably a mistake. We will see later that black wanted to try something in this corner, but we will talk about it later. For now, white takes the stone, good. But now we should take the stone. Now we take the stone. Black probably needs to answer like this. If we don't answer, we will not die, but white will get this in center, which is very, very, very big. And what about this one? How is the... It is also possible to play. Black is still alive, but we need to add a move here. Well, maybe this way also possible. Anyway, white will get some center moves, some very big center moves. So after taking, black will probably come back and what? And white will get a very nice and strong shape on the right side. In the game, black came down, and now we take the corner back as the black, and white gets center. But in the other variation, also white got center. Like if we capture this, we also get center, and we have a bit more because the corner is mostly. It is not black corner, and black only got some additional points here. And we have a very strong shape. Here the shape is not that strong. Anyway, here black should have played also this exchange to get a bit more. And now white will develop the lower side. It is a normal move. The shape is a bit strange with this. These are not connected, I don't think so. Maybe it was a bit too optimistic to play like this. Maybe the Keima would be safer. For now, black plays here, the big move. White goes here. It is a nice cut. We want to make sure that black cannot cut us here. So let's see how it works. Now, if black tries to cut, it does not work. He has to come back. She has to come back, and then we will connect. So it's all right. And now we try to do something in the upper right corner. Let's see. This is the move to start. And after some moves, it looks like white is safe. Even if black manages to maybe make this exchange, still it looks like white has enough liberties to kill the group in the corner. There is no way to get to ice there. So it will be a capturing race. The best black can do maybe get the stones here in center. if we get stones in here in center, it's still a success of some kind. But probably it would be still better to play maybe like this if it is center, and if it is not, maybe connect. And now I think it is center, so something like that I would like to play. There was not much in this corner, unfortunately, for black. Maybe black thought that she has not that many territory, so not that much territory, so she wanted to try something, and it was true. Like white is winning on territory, so we need to think of something. This way, white will just take the two stones. We lost a lot. We tried to leave in the corner, but it was not possible, so white just won. It was a very good, well played game from the beginning of white. He made sure that the black stones from the beginning were not useful, and just take he just took more territory. And this is the way to play if our opponent plays this strange Fuseki. And for the black player or the player who wants to play this Fuseki, we need to make use of the stones. We need to create some fights. We don't want to play the Joseki. We want to play something different, some unusual variation that will lead to fight. And in this fight, the stones should be useful. It is very important for the player who wants to try like this to research the Joseki, but not only the correct move from the Joseki, but sometimes the moves that are, for example, very aggressive. Yes, yeah. If we know how to play aggressively, then we can play moves like this, and if we don't, then it is very hard. In the game, black tried to play aggressively. I think this was all after white will play here, black would play here, but white was just too careful and played too well. He was not catch by this. So remember to try to play aggressively if you want to play like this. You need to be aggressive and in a good way. Maybe a quick recap here. This is the normal move that would not be good in this situation. Like you need to be flexible if your opponent is doing some crazy stuff. Here this was probably not needed. We could have omitted the move and just play away. And if opponent plays the defensive move, we don't want to attack. Like if white will not play, then I understand we want to get some center moves and maybe pressure the group. But if our opponent defended, then we just accept it and say, oh, we can get some move in other area of the board, and we would be happy. Here, black even lost a center, so it was really bad. If we here accept that we did not play the good sequence, we can just get the move elsewhere, and it would be decent. Here, this is the shape that where this move or even this move is very common. We should always think about the moves like these and what happens after. In the game, it was too easy for white to play the J3 move. For sure, white will not play from this side because it would be too easy for black to create a base, and still there are edges in the corner now because of the H3 move. Here, both players could have played better, as we said. And this is a nice technique. I want you to remember. Usually we don't want to play the moves like this because we give the strength to black. But here it is anyway black's territory, so we don't care about it. And we do care that the cut will not work. So these cuts are... this cut is good in this situation, at least. And the last chance that was not working for black, so white won. Yes, that's all. A very interesting game. I hope to review more games that are not very usual and boring because it is fun. I also used to play the Strange Fusekis a lot, but I don't anymore. I don't know. I think just Go is as interesting, even if you play normally. Uh, that's all from me, and I hope you have fun playing in the other rounds. See you.